Hello guys. I feel like it's been forever since I've done a video. It probably has been. I may have missed a month in there. I am thrilled to come to you. I believe it is my 9-month update, which I'll never outgrow measuring time in terms of how many babies I could have. So in this time, since I've had surgery, I could have had a whole baby. But I've actually lost 75 pounds since surgery and over 100, a little over 100 since my high. And so I've actually given birth to a 4th grader. So here's my 9-month update. I got my surgery at the Obesity Control Center in Tijuana on January 22nd, 2019. So we have our monthly check-in on the 22nd of every month. My high weight was 262 pounds. My surgery weight was 235 pounds. My current weight is 159.3. That was last week when I weighed. This morning it was actually 158. Or 157 maybe even. And then my goal weight is 145 or under 30% body fat. My current body fat is about 34%. So I have a few percentages to go, but I'm getting there. My cat's eating my plant. So, and I'm 5 feet 5 inches and 29 years old. So I'm not sure what I want to say about this last month. This was the month officially when I lost 100 pounds. And that to me is insane. It feels glorious to lose 100 pounds. I thought I would be thinner. I thought my body would be a lot more saggy. And I am saggy. My boobs especially are a lot floppier than I'm used to. I do have some I don't know, loose sagginess on my belly. And if you go to my blog, beckbegon.wordpress.com, a link in the comments, you can see a lot of pictures to see what my body actually looks like. I'm a little insecure about it, honestly. When people see it for the first time, there are parts that I wish I could hide, and I'm thinking a lot more about plastics. I never thought I'd be the type of person to do plastics. I just didn't think I was vain, But when you lose so much weight, I mean, for me, it really is cosmetic. I don't think there's anything that would necessitate plastic surgery, but I just want things to be perkier and tighter, and I really want to go all in on this body. So I'm thinking about at least a boob job, potentially something with my stomach, maybe something with my thighs. So just to give you kind of an idea of where I'm at in terms of inches, I pulled up my chart, which I also share on my blog. In total, I've lost 11 inches off my waist from my high, which would be about a month before surgery. 12 inches off my hips, 10 inches off my boobs, 15.5 inches off my tummy. So I just took the widest part of me and keep measuring the widest part, and that's 15.5 inches. And then I've actually lost about almost 8 inches off my thigh. So, and then about 5.5 and 5 inches off my arms. So I used to have a really hard time fitting into shirts because my arms were too big. And God, I look massive still. And look, I look strong. I'm getting strong. I still have all of this though, which I'm super excited to get rid of. But so I don't know what's happened. I guess I've lost inches, 5 inches off of my arms each. But I can fit into smaller things, which is exciting. And I actually, a great NSV for me this month was I bought a small jacket at Target because they had only smalls and larges, and I wanted medium because these days I'm fitting into size 8 pants, jeans, and size medium shirts, which is crazy that I'm saying that. That's so crazy. And so I just kind of went with the small. I squeezed into it, and it's adapting to my body, and I never would have been able to do that before because my arms were just too big. And they're still, what am I at? 14 and a half inches around. each arm, but they fit into a small. So that's an incredible NSV. Another really significant thing that's occurred this month is I've gotten into jogging. I never have been a jogger. I've kind of been like quasi-athletic, like interested in athleticism. I was a dancer in high school, and I was kind of like the powerhouse dancer. I was the one that could jump the highest. And in college, I started a handball club and got really into that sport, which is, I still love it. I just don't have a court where I live. And then I was told by a dietitian that if I wanted to lose about 15 pounds, which at this point is closer to 12 pounds to my ultimate goal of 145, that I should add extra exercise into my weekly routine and cut out alcohol to try to get those excess calories down. So I started jogging just because I was trying to find an easy way to get exercise in, and within about a month of starting my jogging experience, I ended up jogging a 10K, and then I ended up jogging 10 miles, which is a lot more than a 10K because a 10K is about 6.2 miles. And I'm just incredibly blown away by what my body can do and what my mind can do, because a lot of it's a mental game. And so I just came from the gym. It's about 10:30 on a Tuesday, 10:30 p.m. I'm a late night worker-outer. Anyway, and I just did my second 10K. So I'm hoping to do like one 10K a week, it's just 6 miles. And after I did 10 miles, which took me 2 hours, I feel like 6 miles is only 75 minutes. It's easy to do. I can do it. So that's been incredible. I think that what I'm most excited about with this part of the journey is finding out what my body can do. I'm excited. I'm thrilled that I can jog as far as I can, as long as I can, without being in incredible pain. I want to try my hand at literally everything else. I want to try cross-country skiing. I want to try real skiing. I want to try ice skating, maybe hockey, maybe get into roller derby, maybe get into volleyball, maybe get into softball. I'm just like, what can I do? I'm kind of competitive, and I think I'm looking for a community. I think I want to become a part of, I don't know, a team. And then to be competitive, I'm kind of even considering like driving an hour and a half to become a part of a jiu-jitsu community in a larger Montana city. So that's the coolest thing. It's just like this door has been opened for me to experience athleticism and competition and teams. And I'm kind of feeling brave, and I want to go for it. So that's a really big part of what this step of the journey has been for me. Another part is I'm reading the obesity code. I'm listening to it on Audible, so I'm kind of like in and out, kind of gaining some information. It is asserting that calories in, calories out is like using algebra for an equation that requires calculus. And I believe that. I think calories in, calories out is a really simplified understanding of weight loss. What they're saying is that insulin is the driver of weight. If you have more insulin, you gain weight. If you have less insulin, you lose weight. And there's obviously a lot more complicated than that. And there's a lot of things that will raise and lower your insulin levels. Part of what they talk about, I think, might be intermittent fasting. I'm honestly just half listening to the book. I really need to like focus on it. But it's interesting, and I would encourage you guys to look into more science of weight loss, because obviously with this surgery, I've been eating a lot less, and I've lost 100 pounds, and it would be easy to say, well, you ate less and you lost weight, and like it's a simple X resulted in Y equation. And I don't think that's it. I think what I'm believing is that every body has a set point weight where your body will try to drive you to that weight, is where it wants to be. And by getting the surgery, you reset your set point, and then And I'm kind of at that place where I've been close to like the mid 160s for a while. I first hit 164 roughly in August. And then I was about 164 again in September. And then I was about 160 in October, my October weigh-in, my most recent weigh-in. So I've been really like, my body is happy at the 160s, the low 160s. And I'm having to really, like, my sleeve is not helping me to lose these final 15 pounds. This is all just grit. And that's fine. But I think that we all have set points, and it has a lot to do with the hormones in our body and biology. Like, there's a study conducted of let's say twins that were born and separated at birth and went to different homes, and how their bodies, how they grew into their bodies, really was much, much closer to their biological parents' bodies than it was their foster or their adoptive parents. So I just think there's a lot to be said for what we're born with and what we have to do with that. And that being said, as I lose weight, I'm finding that I'm really a lot more compassionate for people that are overweight, because I didn't suddenly become pristine, moral, good, disciplined. Although I am going to the gym more often, and although I am making different decisions in terms of what I eat, like, I really do still try to get as much protein as I can. I don't eat carbs unnecessarily. Honestly, most of my carbs come in the form of sugar and things like this. I'm thirsty and I still can't really drink water, so I really drink a lot of sugar in my drinks. But I'm not any better than everybody else that's struggling with their weight. We all have these tendencies and these patterns, and I guess in that way I'm grateful to the sleeve, because it's helped me to lose weight, which has allowed me to be more active, and now I'm using activity as a way to regulate my mental stability and my emotional stability, and that's something that I really need help with. I take a lot of maintenance as a human, so I'm grateful that I'm able to use activity in that way, and I wouldn't have been able to without the sleep, because it was too hard to jog. It was too hard to be active. I was hurting, I couldn't sustain it. So I guess that's this month in a nutshell. I'm gonna put as many pictures as I can on my blog, and 100-pound loss is incredible. And I would love if you guys have questions or thoughts or where you're at with your journey. It's a total ride, like, it's a trip. I am really pleased with where my body's at. I really love how I'm looking in my clothes, especially buying a size 8 jean. It's like, what? I don't understand. How did that happen? It's just thrilling. And so I'm trying also to enjoy, eating right and exercising as part of the process to, that allows me to enjoy how my body looks and enjoy, the mental ease that comes with some of this. So anyway, that's all for now. I look forward to coming to you at month 10. Hopefully I hit my goal weight of 145 by the end of the year. That is at least 10 to 12-ish pounds away, 13-ish pounds away. And my weight has really slowed. I lost 4.5 pounds this last month, but the previous month I gained 0.5 pound. So I'm just like way slow. So we'll see, and hopefully that body fat percentage goes down too. So that's it. I'll catch you in a month.